Hi, this is Abdul Aziz Khan. In this video, I will give you an introduction of Amazon Web Service, how you can initially set up Amazon, and I will just describe the very initial basic features. So if we want to go to Amazon, you can go to aws.amazon.com. This is the main page of Amazon Web Service. If you want to create a new account, the new account is totally free. So let's start. So, okay. So here you will have to provide any email address, your password, and then you have to provide a name. A name is attached with your account so that you can use it without using your email address. Let's first go in a bit small detail of this. Let me show you. If you are opening a new account, then you have Amazon. It gives you something which is you can say that they are always free. Once you make account, you can use all the free things that we will see in a brief. That what are these. Then some of the things are free for only the first year. They are not free forever. And then there are some monthly trials, 1 month trial or something like that. So there are some trials, some things are free for a year and some things are always free. So there's a small detail that if you open a free account, so you will get 750 hours of Amazon virtual machine, Amazon EC2. EC2 is the Amazon virtual machine. They give you a very basic minimum level of machine. You can use it for the whole year without any problem. It will be not charged to you. It will be part of your free tier. So this is free tier compute engine, free for 12 months, and you can use 750 hours in a month. So in a month, there are almost 750 hours in every month. So it means that it's free for the whole month. Also, you will have 5 GB of standard storage on Amazon Storage S3, and same you will have a database access of 750 hours. 750 hours is again, as I told you, that it's almost a month. So 750 hours per month means that you will have access for the whole month. And there is a small detail of this, that if you get this micro database type and 20 GB of general purpose database storage and 20 GB storage for database backup and snapshots. So this 40 GB is, you can say, a part of this 5 GB, and this 40 GB is related to databases only. Then you will have access to 25 GB of Amazon DynamoDB. This is also database, but the difference is this is NoSQL database, and this RDS is relational database, like for example MySQL or PostgreSQL, and these kind of SQL runs on this. For machine learning, you can open its free trial 250 hours per month, and then you can have a Lambda. This AWS Lambda is forever, it's free forever for you, but you can have only 1 million request. I will go in detail of Lambda. What is Lambda? It's a small, you can say, compute resource, compute service that you can run your code, which can respond to events. So you will try that you should not go beyond 1 million requests per month. So these are some of the free things that you get with Amazon. There's a much bigger list, but we will not go in the whole list. So let's go back to create account. So if you want to create account, as I told you, that you will have to provide some numbers, some values. I can provide one of my email addresses, which is not already listed on Amazon, just to show you that how do it go. Okay, this is just to show you that if you go like this, then it will ask you that what kind of account you want, a personal or professional. You need to provide a phone number. Here you can tell it that you are from which region. For example, you are from Pakistan. So you provide a region, your city, your address. After all of this, it will create your account. And okay, let me just go one more. Phone number is required. Okay, I have just provided a number so that it can just go ahead. Okay, now this was the place that I wanted to show you, that if you want to open an account, this is a free account as it says, and it is free as well. There are free things, a lot of things free, like you can have a virtual machine free for 1 year, but still you will be astonished that it's asking for a credit card. So this credit card is just to verify that you are a legitimate customer. You can become a customer in the future. It's not that they give you free access and then you just vanish. I mean, so this, you have to provide a credit card number here, and Amazon will charge $1 on that card. So that card should be chargeable. So this is the place where I should leave because I cannot provide a number here. So let me go back to a normal user type of place where I can show you. Because I already have an account, so let me see where it will take me. Okay, if you already have an account, then Amazon takes you to this place. Here you can join as a root user, or you can join as a user who has been added to someone else's Amazon account. Once you have a full account, then you can add users who can help in your like for example, you're running a company and you have made 10, 12, 15 users who can do some small things, so you can provide access to other people as well. So I have opened this only for my personal learning, so there is no more user. I will add some users just for my own learning. So now I have provided one account, and this is where you get when you are in Amazon. So your region is sometimes changed. Okay, because last time when I log in, I was he puts me on North Virginia, because Amazon, it sees that where Amazon has more resources, then he logs on to you on that place. So whatever you will do, it will be done in this region. If you want to change the region, if you want to go to some other region, you have to open that region, and you have to, I will show you this thing in my future videos. So this is the main management console of Amazon. Let's just go, this will take you back to the console home, this icon. This icon is the services. I will go in detail later, and these are the resource groups. If you want to group some resource with some tag names so that you can find them easily, then you can create groups, or you can make tags and then associate the tags with the groups, and then you can see your groups from here. This is if you want to add some shortcut to this bar. For example, if I want to put IoT here, then I can put it here. I mean, if I have to go to something very fast, then I could put some things in this bar as well. So this tab helps me to get something on this bar, so I can customize this bar. This is my notification. If I have any notification, any alert, anything, any schedule or whatever, if Amazon wants to tell me something, it will come here. This is my user, my account, my organization, my quotas, my billing. I will just show you some of the things right now. From here, you can change your region, as I told you before, that I will tell you in detail in my next videos that what are these, but because Amazon has a global presence, so you can change your region. From here, you can talk to support. Just to let you know that once you will be finishing your account, you will have one support contract as well. So support is also in 3 tiers. Support is either free, or there is a basic tier, and then there is a premium tier. Basic tier is almost, I think, $25 per month, and the best tier is $100 per month. So because I want to use it for free, so I went in the free tier, but you can have any tier of support. So there is support, there are forums, there are trainings as well. You can do Amazon trainings on this. But for certifications, you have to go and you have to do certifications separately. So let's see something on this. You can directly find some services from here, and then you can go directly to the service. If you want to enable AWS on the go, on the mobile, then you can do it from here. You can get a mobile app, and then from that mobile app you can do some of the configuration, and you can have some management of your Amazon account. From here you can learn something that Amazon thinks that they are in the high demand, like Amazon Redshift and other things. These are basically learning platforms. You can provide some of your feedback, and here you can directly build some solutions which Amazon thinks that they are mostly used solutions, that's why they are put here. Like you can launch a virtual machine directly from here within 2-3 minutes. You can launch a full web app. This will take, as per Amazon, only 6 minutes, and your web app should be there. And we will go in detail of these, but you can build your virtual servers. You can register a domain only in 3 minutes. You can connect an IoT device. It will take only 5 minutes. You can migrate from anywhere to Amazon. For example, you are already, if you have a cloud platform from some other vendor like Google, Microsoft, or anyone else, you can migrate. You can do it fast. Here, these are learnings again. You can learn, for example, how to make websites, web apps. You can learn about storage. You can learn about databases. So I will suggest you that even if you don't want to use, if you just want to learn, still you can open an account with Amazon. So this was the main console. I will show you one more thing. These are the Amazon services which Amazon provides. Some small brief of these services was on the main page as well. Like for example, if you remember, you can launch a virtual machine from here. But to see the full stack, the full services, then Amazon, even only in compute, they have provided these many services. We can go in detail in all of these. It will take some time, but I will show you in my later videos. But for example, you can launch a virtual machine from here. These are some of the paths of launching some types of virtual machine. Then you can launch some storage, different kind of storage. S3 is the most common one. Then here you can launch databases, DynamoDB and whatever. I mean, if you are from the IT field, you know the name like Cassandra service or a lot of different type of database services. Then from here you can do migration or transfer. If you want to migrate from Amazon or you want to migrate towards Amazon, these tools, they can help you. Then this is networking. If you want to build your own network within Amazon cloud, if you have your presence in different areas, different regions, and you want to make a network that should be your private network, then you can use these services. And these are developer tools. These are for developers: code build, code deploy, code pipeline. So if you are a developer, you know DevOps kind of things, then you can use these developer tools. If you want some robotics, you can go to robotics. For customers, these are some things like support, managed services. I will, as I told you, I will make different separate videos and I will show you these in details. If you are interested in blockchains, you can have Amazon managed blockchains. If you want to do something on satellite, but for satellite you have to check because satellite is not available in every region. Maybe Ohio, I don't know it has a satellite or not, but like some of these services are not available on every region. Some services are region specific, so you have to check. These are quantum technologies. I am not really sure right now. I will check it myself. Then this is management and governance. You can do, like for example, your organization CloudWatch is you can say a monitoring kind of tool from Amazon, auto scaling, a lot of things. I mean, these are a lot of things that Amazon is providing you within this cloud tool. These are media services, video streams, and going media live, media package. So if you want to launch a media channel, you have everything here. You just need to use it. Machine learning has a very big. So Amazon has a lot of things for you if you are in machine learning. I will take you in detail of all of these one by one, but right now you can just assume that this is all different machine learning tools. Then we go further. If you are in analytics, then you can do this analytics tools, QuickSight, data pipeline. Then for security, this is your identity. You want to add some users, you want to give some control to some roles to some user, you want to delete some user or whatever. I mean, you want to enable firewall and you want to disable firewall, you want to enable security. So everything you can do for identity and user management, you can do it from here. You want to use Amazon on mobile, these are tools for mobile. Then this augmented reality, virtual reality, you can, if you want, you are in games, then maybe you can use these AR, VR tools. Then these are application integration, different applications you can integrate together. There's AppFlow, for example, EventBridge or we will go in detail. Hopefully, if you want to know how much cost you are using, Amazon give you this cost explorer. Then this is customer management, email service. Then these are business application. Alexa is very much known to everyone. Then end user computing. This is workspace, AppStream. AppStream, if you want to launch your app on Amazon, then you can use it through AppStream. Then there is a list for IoT. If you are in the IoT business, if you want to do something for IoT, you can do it from here. For game development, this is Amazon GameLift. And this is containers, Elastic Container Registry, Elastic Container Service, Elastic Kubernetes Service. So these are the, you can say this is a whole plethora of service that Amazon is providing you. So let's go back to the main console. So this is our main console. As I told you that from here we can go to different services. Let me just show you some service quotas. For example, if I have right now this free tier account from Amazon, now in quota I can see that okay, within this whatever I have this free quota. For example, if I want to run EC2, I want to launch an EC2, I can launch 42 instances on EC2. If I want to make a VPC, I can make 23 different VPCs within this free tier. So like all of these, there are free quotas. I mean, so for example, you want to run a relational database, you have a free quota to run 19 different DBs. If you want to go in NoSQL, you have 9 quotas. So this is right now I'm not using anything. I have not built anything. So this is quota. And one more thing that I will show you is the billing dashboard. This is something that you should keep an eye on, because if you don't keep an eye on this, then maybe you will be charged and you will not even know that. So for me, I have not gone above my quota for anything. I'm just within the quota. So that's why it is everything is 0. So I will show you, I will make one video on this alone, so that you know that, because this is the main thing. I mean, if while learning, if you lose a lot of money, then it's of no use to you. So I hope this whole video should be beneficial for you. I will make further videos of each and every, you can say, service that Amazon is providing you. And as I told you in my previous video was on the Google Cloud platform. So what I will do is that I will try to make some comparison videos as well, because I will show you that in what things, in what features Google is better or Amazon is better. But it should be my personal perception. It should not be, I mean, you don't have to follow me. I mean, you can do whatever you like, but this should be just to let you know. So I hope this was a fruitful video for you. So you have learned something about Amazon without using even the $1 that Amazon charges. So let's let's meet in the next video. Goodbye.